It?
Yeah, Greeley?
Crickets sure are perky.
Yep.
Huh? It?
Yeah, Greeley?
What do you suppose those crickets are talking about?
Mostly cricket matters, I guess.
Yep. Ed, ever had your brain sucked out through your nose?
Nope.
Messy prospect. I'm not myself tonight, Ed.
The frijoles?
Tammy saw this flying saucer land over at her field the other night.
I heard.
Most folks are saying, since her husband left in '82, she's been a little off.
Yep.
They don't put much credence in the flying saucer thing. But it's true, Ed. I come from the planet Yaw. 20 million Earth miles away. My planet is warm and moist, and a zillion species of plant exist throughout our world. We, but my species, are partly plants ourselves, pod creatures. We sleep just below the dank soil by night and bask in the life-giving sun by day. Our sun star is our god, but according to our mythology, our sun is doomed to explode and evaporate our planet in the Yaw year 3032, this Earth year, the year of our Lord 1983. Our scientists have confirmed this legend, so we have searched the galaxies far and wide for a new god. We have arrived on your planet, and now we worship your sun. In order to integrate ourselves into your society, we inhabit your earth bodies by attaching our pods to your faces and enter in your brain cavities through the nose. Our eventual aim is the total annihilation of your species. Then we will readjust the orbit of the Earth to create a more tropical climate.
You fart?
The beans.
Damn. Boatin', son of a bitch.
Why Seguin, Texas, you may ask? Little too dry for our pods, you may think. Well, after careful scientific observation, our Yayan fleet was directed to Acapulco, Mexico, because it was concluded to possess the tropical climate we are most comfortable in. But I had saucer failure over Dallas and had to make a crash landing here. As is well known, last month, the one called Greeley, the one which I now am, became engaged to be married to this Tammy Lynn Schneider.
Yep. Clip the picture out of the Gazette.
This Greeley, however, still has not come up with the 2,000 to buy the long-anticipated 14-karat gold diamond ruby ring over at Dietz's Diamonds yet.
Emma Dietz says she's expecting it.
As is also well known, the long-awaited, often spoken of ring-presenting fanfare was to take place on the Corral dance floor last Saturday night, after a well-publicized surprise announcement from the celebrated local country sensation Candyland of Candyland in the Gulags. That tragic Saturday night, when this one, Greeley, arrived to pick up Tammy at her place out on 123 Bypass, he first detoured into her greenhouse out back of the house, where I, the pod creature...
Why?
Huh?
Why'd he go back there first?
To check the rhododendrons he gave her.
Okay, I'll buy it.
There, innocently sleeping amongst the ivy and the ferns, was I, the pod creature. Greeley, a well-known plant enthusiast and a long-time employee of Norma Green's Thumb, caught me out of the corner of his eye and gasped at the sight of my glorious, glowing, and pulsating pod. Being an inquisitive rascal, and despite having seen Alien 5 times at the Dixie Drive-In, he scooched up close and leaned over my pod to get a closer look. I could smell his squishy, warm brains, and before he could cry out, I grappled my thorny vines to his face.
Thorny?
Sticky? Gooey?
Gooey.
I grappled my gooey vines to his face. Ah! Of course, he missed his date that night without a word. My incubation period takes a full 8 hours. For a full 8, this one, Greeley, blindly wandered the dull black Texas night as the pod attached to his face slowly sucked out his brains.
Surprised it took a full 8?
At 4 o'clock in the morning, the transformation was complete. The spent and wrinkled pod shell dropped off, and I was ready to experience this new world and sample human pleasures.
First stop, 7-Eleven.
For a Slurpee and a 6-pack of Lone Star. Much to my surprise, the checkout girl, Wendy, was friendly. She knew this Greeley, knew him well enough to let him cop a feel back in the video game room, right between the Ninja Turtles and the Altered Beast.
They still got Pac-Man?
This encounter with human delights was inadvertently observed by the 7-Eleven manager, Miss Nosy Rosie Stoppmiller, who made an unannounced and previously unprecedented after-hours visit to tabulate the register receipts. Oh.
Yep, I heard.
This gossipy, nosy society is not understood by we Ya'ians.
Welcome to Texas, bud.
It's not this Greeley's fault. What was Greeley is now digested, and only a shadow of him remains. Petty human emotions hold no importance for we Ya'ians.
Ate his whole damn brain, huh?
That's the only way to occupy the host.
Now, can you suck out other brains, or are you limited to one brain per pod person?
You mean, could I come over there, as I am, podless, pod-free as it were, and suck out your brain? Yes, I could.
So it's an all-you-can-eat type deal.
Well, if, say, I found a more inviting host, I could switch, but then I'd have to exit the former body, which would shrivel up and wither away, just as my pod did.
Makes sense.
But that would be such a terrible waste of male virility. Oh. Crickets have it easy, Ed.
Yep.
Think she'll buy it?
Not a snowball's chance in hell, Greeley.